What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wealth Not Wait. I'm your host, as always, Joseph Coizza, and because I want to get right into the video today, we're going to do it kind of quick. Today, the 101st video is our 2-year anniversary of Wealth Not Wait. We started it not exactly to the day, but this coming out on November 5th. We started November 4th, 2019, and what an amazing, wonderful 2 years has it been. The video I'm about to show you is actually the first YouTube video I ever recorded, not the first one I posted, but the first one I recorded. I edited it down to make it at least bearable to get through half of it. I stopped and paused, and I had little things written on a cheat sheet, not a script, but just topics I wanted to cover. I think that's the only time I ever did that ever. Maybe one other video, but now I just kind of wing it and go, as I'm sure a lot of you can tell. And it's just been an amazing and wonderful experience, as you'll see the progression and growth that we made. And I just want to thank you all for 2 years. All of you who are interested, all of you who continue watching, all of you new, all of you who are going to watch in the future and come back and view this. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for everything. It truly and really means a lot to me that we're able to get here 2 years, especially the week after our 100th episode. So without further ado, I'm going to just kind of let it play out, and it's going to end. I want you guys to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you like in the comments below. And then here is the video that I recorded October 5th, 2019.
We often forget to stop and take a look around when we made it, when we've already accomplished all the goals that we set out for ourselves. We often forget to stop and take a look around when we made it, when we've accomplished the goals that we set out for ourselves and already accomplished everything that we wanted out of life. We often forget to stop and look back at the times that were bad when things are going great, but we stop and think about the times that things were great when we're sad too often. We often forget those who helped us and stopped and took time out of their day, gave something from their lives to make our lives better, but we villainize those who have better lives than we do, that we feel have better lives or are more well off because we're upset with them because they have something that we don't, or we have something that we want. It's not right, and we forget that we're on this earth and we're lucky to be here, and not because it's the best place for us or because this is where we want to be in life, but because it's where we are right now. This is our life. Nobody is living our life but us. Yes, of course, there's people who are better off than us, but there's also people who are a lot worse off than us. There's always something that we could be doing better, but there's also something that we could be doing a lot worse. We often forget to be lucky that we're just alive and that we have things going for us, and that no matter what our problems is, whether it's heartbreak or you lose a job or you can't find something or you're upset or you have self-doubt, you're lucky to be alive. You're lucky to have the things that you have. If you have a family that loves you, you're lucky to have that. If not, but you have something else going for you, if you're happy with something or something's going right, you're lucky to have that because other people don't. Even if you're barely making ends meet, you're more considered financially stable than a lot of other people out there. If there's somebody who has to hunt for their food, or they have to survive their entire day, they don't have time for leisure, then you're often considered better off than somebody, even if you're barely making ends meet. And if you're someone who has to hunt and gather for their food, you're still lucky to be alive and be able to enjoy life's wonders. You're still able to explore and do something with your life. You have the opportunity to make things better than people who don't have that. It's important to be grateful for the things that you have and to be able to give back to people who got you there. Be it family, friends, people who love you. No matter where you are in life, you got there because somebody helped you, because somebody brought you into the world, because there was something that somebody did to assist you in some way. Nobody makes it on their own. Nobody can get out there and go, oh yeah, I was born great and I went through life, by myself and was successful. That just doesn't happen. You got somewhere because of somebody, and you have to think and give back to them and be grateful for it. The fortunate thing is the best people in life don't ask for help. They just assist us and give us what we need without thinking that we're going to help them in return. They do it because it's the right thing to do, or they do it because they care about us. It's up to people who are more fortunate to help those who are less fortunate, or the people that have kind hearts and love unconditionally but are in a bad way. Even if you're making $30,000 a year, you're making $10,000 a year, you're better than someone who, financially speaking, you're better than somebody who doesn't have a job. So what your situation in life is, you're always able to give back. You're always able to give kindness to something. Even if you have nothing, you don't have any material objects, you don't have people around you, you're still able to give love and kindness in the world and get love and kindness back. There's people who you see every day, it's somebody you see every morning on your way to get coffee. You can stop and say hi to them. You don't know what's going on in people's lives. So that little act of kindness can make things always so much better. Maybe people made a mistake, or they were born into a bad situation, or a bad situation found them. It was up to us to help people who aren't as fortunate as we. If you're able to go out and make the world a better place, if you're able to go out and make somebody's life better, why wouldn't you take that opportunity? Not saying that everybody's going to go and unite hands one day and sing Kumbaya, but there's always going to be people out there who view things negatively or who can't look at things optimistically. But if you're able to help someone, if you're able to help somebody along their journey and make their life better, then why wouldn't you? If today you went out and tried to help somebody or tried to make an improvement in not just your life but somebody else's, then the world would be an infinitely better place. If everybody stopped and just took a second to try and make somebody's life better, even for that second, even just for 1 second, somebody was happier in life, then the world would be so much better. The people would be so much happier. Things would be so much more. The world would just be so much better because of it. I always try and go out and, since I was young, try and make the world a better place, try and make people happier, trying to improve people's life even for just that 1 second. It meant, it meant a lot to me to be able to see somebody smile, to be able to help somebody along with their journey, have somebody be better off because I touched their life and made them better, make them happier or help them along further wherever they wanted to go and whatever journey they took. Unfortunately, I've been in situations where there are people I consider my friends or my family, and I tried to show them this love and compassion. I tried to, drive them somewhere when I was the first one that had a car, or I would try to, pay for something if they couldn't afford it or didn't have a job, or you just, try and show them love and compassion when say nobody in their family or nobody around them had that love and compassion to show them. I tried to give them back to that, and they resented it, or maybe even hated me for it. There's always those people in life who, no matter how good you try, no matter how hard you try and help someone, it's not saying that there's people who obviously don't want help, or want to get somewhere on their own, and that's one thing. But there's people who want the help or expect the help from you because you're a different race or nationality or social class or ethnicity or something. And they would always tell them, oh, well, yeah, of course you have to because you make X amount a year, or oh, because you have this, or you're more fortunate in this regard than I am. Yeah, you have to help me. Well, you don't have to help somebody, but you do it out of the kindness of your heart, not to get anything back or to be appreciated even really for it, just to help your fellow human being, just help somebody to be better off. And obviously you want that appreciation for, you want them to take that opportunity to make something better for themselves. But unfortunately, I've had the situation where people haven't done that. They've just taken what I give them and sort of ran with it, and they talk bad about me to people I know, or they would make my life more difficult, or they would hurt me in ways that I wouldn't wish upon another human being. Once I found out who those people are, I had to cut them out of my life. They would have been fine without me in their life, but I wouldn't have been okay with them in my life. Giving back and helping people to people who need it and who are willing to make their lives better is important, but people are just going to take what you give them and badmouth you and run with it and just keep doing the things that they're doing, or not help people in return, or even hurt people, including you or the people you care about or the people they care about, then there's something to be said for that. Doesn't mean you should close your heart off, though. No matter what happens, if you've been hurt by someone you gave love and affection to in a romantic way or otherwise, or if you were there for somebody and somebody wasn't there for you, or you gave somebody a ride and when the time came they didn't want to help you, it doesn't mean you should close your heart off. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be there for people. It just means that person, has a situation going on and they didn't appreciate it, or maybe you guys weren't right to be friends with each other, or even though family members, maybe they're not someone you should keep in contact with. But there's people out there who do generally need your help and will appreciate it, and who will take that opportunity to better themselves, or just need that little bit of kindness to get where they want to be and be infinitely happier in life. I'll just change how I view the world. I still try and give charitably, not because it makes me feel good, or it's like, oh, I'm helping out the little person. There's people out there who need help. There's always something that somebody needs help with. Be it money, be it that they're sick, or be it that they just need an act of kindness. There's always something out there that you could do to help somebody. There's always something going on in somebody's life. And that's one way I'm able to give to it, and that's one way I can help. If I'm able to give my time and effort towards something, then that's the way I'm able to help. If somebody's having a bad day, and just even if it's a stranger, if I'm able to show them that act of kindness, and that's the way I can make the world a better place for that day, or make their life better for that moment, then why not? No matter where you are on your journey, take the time to stop and appreciate what's around you, because you might not have had it back in the day, and you might not have it later in the future, and you're always better off than somebody, and you're always lesser off than somebody, but you are where you are right now in the moment, and that's the best thing for you, is to stop and appreciate the things that you have and be happy. Wow, I have, you know, all this in my life. I have all this love and affection. Or, you know, I'm able to give all this love and happiness out. You know, I'm able to give charitably to something. I'm doing good financially. I'm able to give, you know, to the church, or I'm able to give to a cause. I'm happy that I'm able to do that. So let me go out and make somebody's life better who's maybe not able to do to the same extent I can. Everybody is able to leave this world better off than the way they found it.